Hey cleaning family, we are doing an extreme move out cleaning of a 3-story apartment in Brooklyn, New York. Now the tenants that moved out left a lot of trash and belongings, so they did call a team to come remove the junk. However, even with all the junk being removed, we have a lot of work on our hands. Now, just so you understand, the owner of this apartment building has not been in the home for over 10 years. So we went into this clean not knowing what exactly to expect. Now, I did quote this job for a total of, I believe, 8 or 12 hours. And it actually took us 22 hours to complete. So you can imagine that the homeowner was very grateful that we showed up and completed the job. We did charge this job as hourly, as we do all of our deep cleanings, our first time deep cleanings and our move out cleanings. Many of you wonder why I charge by the hour for first time and move out cleanings, and this is exactly why. You never know what the circumstances are when arriving to somebody's home. So although I did have a amount that I quoted her and a specific amount of time, that was not applicable to the job. So we had to high dust the ceilings, we had to high dust everything, dust the walls, wet wash everything, vacuum and mop multiple times. Now, this place was absolutely filthy. Now, we do start on the top floor, as I mentioned, and we always clean our way out of the section. So we clean that bedroom first, and now this little hallway. Then we're going to be making our way into the skinny hall, and then cleaning the master bedroom and the full bathroom up here. So again, we're starting on the second floor, working our way down the steps, and then we're going to clean the basement. And then we're going to finish the first floor, since that's where we entered and where we will be exiting. Now, this master bedroom actually had no light for us to clean. So you can see Sabrina trying to get up all of the large garbage and debris off the floor. We tried our absolute best with the little bit of light that we had. Now, this is the bathroom. There was so much mold on the walls, on the ceilings, on the doors, on the floors. I mean, everywhere. So what I did first was I cleaned the ceilings. I got all of the mold off the ceilings, and then I started to clean the shower. After the shower, I worked, on the middle section of the bathroom, and then we ended up cleaning the sink last, and of course the floors. This bathroom alone took 2 of us about, I want to say 3 hours to clean, or 2.5. So this bathroom alone was a total of 5 or 6 man hours. I always count everything in man hours. So if it's 2 people for 3 hours, 2 times 3 is 6, you guys. So now we're down in the basement. We finished the second floor, which I will be showing you the after. And we're cleaning our way out. Again, we did the bathroom, the middle section, then the laundry room, and you can see that we're moving all of our belongings toward the steps in the basement so that we can bring them upstairs. I have free cleaning checklists if you guys are interested on my website. I'll put a link down below so that you could see what we normally include in a move out cleaning. Again, this is an extreme move out cleaning. So there's nothing really typical about this. We were cleaning things that I would never otherwise have to clean, such as the ceilings, the walls, you name it. And again, this house has been neglected for years, you guys. We literally started cleaning this place at 9 o'clock a.m. and we ended up leaving at 9:15 p.m. Now you see me dusting all over again, because there was just so much dirt, dust, spider webs. I mean, it was really, really bad. So we're bringing this apartment back to life. This is almost like restoring somebody's home, right? But the homeowner was super grateful that, she had professionals show up. that had all of the equipment necessary, and that was confident in bringing this space back to what it should look like. Now, I will say that after we did clean this basement, you can see we're bringing all the supplies up to the main floor. We did have to make a Home Depot run because we did run out of Swiffer dusters, clean rags, because I could not keep using the ones that we had, and so forth. Now, this is the after. It's looking great. Everything's gleaming. I mean, look at these walls, you guys. Everything looks phenomenal. We took 22 hours to clean this place, and this I would replace because I had a very hard time getting this off. I was able to get it off in the toilet, but it's very hard. I think you should just swap this out. The floors, we got them to the best that we could. I'm going to show you the before video. Everything is nice and wiped. We even dusted as much as I could in here. There was so much. It was so bad. But I did do some dusting as much as my allergies would let me. But we did dust that off, and then this is what the floor looks like. Now that we've completed the second floor and the basement, it's finally time to start working on the main floor. Now we're working on the kitchen because it is the furthest from the front door, and then we have the dining area or living area, and then we're pretty much done. This kitchen was horrible. Absolutely one of the worst we have ever seen. There was so much buildup of grime, oils from cooking, cat hair, you name it, we were cleaning against it. So as you can see, Sabrina is trying to get as much dust as possible from above the cabinets. And then of course we're going to be cleaning the front of the cabinets, inside of the cabinets. We're starting from up high as usual because of gravity. We're going to clean from the top to bottom, left to right. And we're just doing the dusting initially, but we 100% are going to go back in there and wet wipe, degrease, use magic erasers, whatever it is that we need to use, product or supplies, to bring this back to a livable state. Now, as I mentioned, we did a Home Depot run. I went and I bought some of this degreaser that one of my students from my online community suggested, and I absolutely love it. I usually use Awesome, but this Go Green product is now my new favorite, and we pretty much used it on the cabinets and a lot of the surfaces in the kitchen because, as I mentioned, there was a ton of grease. So Sabrina was doing the dusting, and then I was going behind her and spraying the degreaser to get a lot of the grease off, and so that it could work its magic. Now, these glass shelves, the owner said not to even waste time cleaning. So this clean ended up taking us a little bit over 20 hours. About 20.5. Again, this was an extreme deep clean. We had to clean and dust everything, wet wipe everything, wash everything repeatedly. This was definitely one of the most intense deep / move in, move out cleanings that we have done to date.